South of Scotland Enterprise, or SOCI as we tend to know it, is the newest economic and community development agency, and we cover the south of Scotland, so we're here to represent Dumfries and Galloway and the Scottish borders. So we've got a huge patch that stretches from Portpatrick in the west right the way across to Eyemouth on the east coast. At SOCI we decided to become an accredited inclusive recruiter with the SCQF, really because why wouldn't we? It was a complete no-brainer. Inclusivity is one of the organisation's core values, so doing something to demonstrate that our recruitment processes are inclusive and are there to attract a diverse range of talent was really important to us. For us, it's meant ensuring that when we're writing job descriptions, we make sure that we're not just asking for a degree, because actually, does it really matter if a person has a degree in order to be able to do the job? What we're interested in is the output, it's the skills and experience that someone's got. And there are so many different places that people can get those skills and experience. So for us, it's about making sure that our job descriptions and the advertisements that we put out into the open market are as broad as they possibly can be in order to attract the talent that we need. We have managed to increase the size of our organisation from just a handful of staff back in 2020 up to having just over 140 at the start of 2023. And the people that we have amassed around us are talented, passionate, diverse individuals. And I think the other thing I would say is that we haven't had any major struggles with our recruitment processes. There haven't been major gaps that we've been unable to fill, and it as a whole has been a pretty smooth process. And I think part of that is because of the way we go about it in terms of being inclusive and open-minded. We found the embedding of the SCQF Inclusive Recruiter principles relatively easy. It's a simple framework, and there's so many tools that are at your disposal as an inclusive recruiter. The material that's online is hugely helpful in terms of trying to evaluate jobs and levels, to make sure we have parity across the organisation, across the different grades. But not just that, there's also someone on the other end of the phone at any point that you need to talk to somebody, if you need to ask advice, if you just want to know how to go about approaching something. The SCQF Inclusive Recruiter programme helps organisations to build a much more diverse talent pool. And diverse talent pools are what create diverse organisations. And we know, because research tells us, that diverse organisations are ones that are far more likely to be more successful. They're more likely to be able to solve problems, to deal with everyday challenges. And not only that, but diverse organisations are organisations that are more reflective of populations. And if an organisation is more reflective of a population, then it has more chance of being able to serve that population, whether as an economic development agency like we are, or whether you're talking about serving your customers or your clients.